Recently, I've been very interested in the question, how can people make more friends without actually investing a lot of their time into it? Can I actually not be so active and maybe even use silence so other people get attracted to me? And I don't really enjoy being this active guy that always has to go out with everyone else to maintain a good contact. Thanks to this book I read and some other ones, I found a path where you don't have to be super active and the most active person in the group. No, you can be a bit passive, not waste a lot of your energy and still have people being attracted to you as a person. And I'm about to share with you how it works. And I implemented these tricks into my life and it worked amazing, so it's very likely to be working for you too. And there are two techniques that I'm gonna share with you. And the first one is that you have to speak in the interests of a different person. Imagine there is a guy in school that plays basketball, that is in for the school team, and you really want to talk to him. Like the best way to get a conversation going with him is to talk about basketball. Like it's his interest, he's investing his time into the sport, he can talk about it all day. It feels amazing when someone else asks you about your interests, asks you about what you know the best. And imagine you come to him and say to him, "Yo, did you see a game that happened yesterday? Did you see how that guy scored?" He'd be super happy talking about it. And everyone wants to talk about their interests, but they rarely have any chance. Because when he tries to speak to other people, they try to switch the topic of the conversation, so they talk not about basketball, but about what other person likes. So a very good way how to start a conversation and make a good first impression on the person in the first place is to talk about what he likes. He will invest his time into speaking with you, and the next time you see him, he's much more likely to come to you. You can also see it in YouTube. When you watch half of the video, you're much more likely to watch that video to the end because you already invested your time into understanding what the guy trying to say to you. Just a very important thing for this advice is you have to be a good listener. You have to show that you're interested in what he has to say. Like for example, again, if you ask a guy about basketball and then sit like this and think about, well, when is the session gonna end? What do I want to eat for lunch? He wouldn't want to talk to you. He feels when you're present in the conversation and when you're not. And this is a very big issue in our generation. We're not present in the moment. I actually have a video about that in my YouTube channel. You can go and look for it. Like the best thing you can do when you speak to a person is take your phone and like throw it away so you never pick it up when you speak. Because it really sabotages your conversation. Your phone sabotages your conversation. When you're at a family dinner and you watch your phone, you destroy the family dinner. Your brain can't focus on one task and you have to train it. More about that in the video I mentioned. If you're actually interested and you actually listen to what the person has to say, you can get a lot of information about who he is and what he likes, and maybe you'll also find your passion through the talks with him. And if you start this talk, if you start to dig deeper, you can find something that you both enjoy. If you just start talking on other person's interests, you can actually maybe build a strong connection with this person to the end of your life. And another thing that I had to mention is you must make him feel important. Show that you care, show that you're actually interested in how this person's life goes and what he does. Because we all try to get others' attention, we all try to stand out of the crowd, we all want to feel important, we all want to be the main person. Then why not give it to the others? Why not show a person that you actually enjoy spending time with him? It will make him so much happy and he would enjoy communicating with you, he would enjoy spending his time with you. And all things that I mentioned really help to build a following of people and especially help you with the first impression. Because each conversation, every conversation is led by a person, not the one that talks, but the one that asks questions. Same in any other place. For example, when an employee talks to the boss, it's the boss that asks questions and the employee that answers, not the other way around. Same in life, the best way to lead a conversation is ask other person questions. Not try to base it around you and actually tell everything about you. No, actually be interested and ask questions how other people feel or what do they do. That's the secret to leading a conversation. But also make sure that you know your value and you know your principles and you follow them. So you do not just go and run after everyone asking how their day went. Know your value and find the perfect balance. Subscribe if you enjoyed and see you soon. Bye.